Hi, this is Day, and I'm a Dota noob. FStop has recently played a game with Crystal Maiden, and she asked me to have a look at it for her, so I'm just gonna check it out and see if I can point out anything that she might be able to improve on. If I can get it playing here. She's on the die side. There she is. We'll skip back into the game. Okay, she started off with Tango. I wonder if she bought the courier as well. I wish you could do this view in the game. Alright, putting down a ward. Keep an eye on the rune spot and the way across the river. I wonder if this ward catches this here.
The battle begins.
I think it does. Okay. Going a bit of a walkabout here. She's warding there as well. She's playing a solo queue game in this one, so usually when we play a team game we kind of split the wards up amongst ourselves, so whoever goes towards the top. Oh, she's going to go for a gank straight from the bat. Go! Okay, she did well there, came in for a gank right off the bat. It's good for Crystal Maiden to do that every now and again. But what she might have done there is just put in a couple of right clicks and see what he does. If he starts running off, then you can try to put a freeze on him, or at least you know, maybe a couple of right clicks before running off, just to get him down a bit, maybe burn a little bit of his regen. Otherwise, if he chases you, then you can put a freeze on. It's good to save the freeze initially because just to see what he does, and gives him a moment there just to kind of make a mistake. Because if he was to just take a couple of right clicks and be in a bit of a spot of indecision, then the freeze would go down at a point where he might have left it too late. By leading with the freeze, you kind of put him in a panic straight away, and then the first thing he thinks of is trying to get out as soon as possible. So probably best to lead with a couple of right clicks first and then save the freeze till later. If you're initiating, like when you've already got a couple of teammates and a bit later in the game, it's good, but Invoker there at level 1's not going to really be able to do a lot. So that was a good freeze. She kept him there around the creeps, and that put a lot of damage onto him. Also earlier she put a freeze on one of the creeps in the small camp. It's probably not the most effective way. I think she was pulling though, so that's understandable. But in that case, you don't put a freeze. You want as many of the creeps to die as possible. You would have been better off putting a freeze on one of these ones or these ones here, because they would have given you a lot more experience. Frostbite, I should say. Should be called a Frostbite. See, again there, maybe a couple of right clicks first, then a freeze. Oh, Terrorblade. Alright, here she goes, going for a pull. A little bit late. She's going to pull him to the side lane. Well done. Oh yes, you've got them all. Very nice pull there. This is going to wipe out a lot of these creeps and give us some experience. Unfortunately, Terrorblade is sitting there sapping up the experience. At this point in time, Terrorblade's there. You may as well come down here and take the creeps. You may as well do that. pull them past the tower so the tower doesn't take any damage, pull them into the oncoming creep wave, and you can just sit there and get last hits while Terrorblade does those. And that's the whole point, is that one of you is getting experience from the creeps and the other one is getting last hits on here. So you did a really good job pulling there, but as soon as Terrorblades start deciding to take the creeps, you may as well have, and it avoids tower damage too, you may as well just taken the creeps past the tower. It's really important to try and for the tower to take as minimal damage as possible, because every time a tower dies, every hero on the other team gets 200 gold, and for 5 heroes that's 1,000 gold for their team, and that gives them a big advantage. So it really is worth trying to keep the towers up as long as possible, so you want to avoid all damage. Okay, I like a skill build so far. She's putting 2 in an Arcane Aura, 1 to Frostbite, 1 to Frost Nova. I think that's a really good start. Getting good regen from everyone on her team, getting good regen from the Arcane Aura. Now, if I was her, I'd be putting more into Frostbite. You've got a Drow Ranger and an Omni Knight here. They're going to be quite difficult to play against, because Omni Knight's going to be able to basically effectively uses up their regen. Like, Omni Knight is a regen. Okay. Night Stalker's come in for a nighttime gank, which is what he does. You should have really helped him. All you need to do is put a Frostbite on him. Put a Frostbite on him. That's it. Now run, run, run. Do not... Okay, he's going to die there. He's put nighttime again. You need to get out. Head for the tower.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Head, run, just run. Night Stalker is so powerful at night time. You got to run in, and you can run towards the tower. And if he continues to chase you, go into the bushes here and juke him through the bushes. Yeah, you're not going to be able to take Night Stalker at night time. He's just too powerful, especially at low levels. You really should have helped him out earlier there. You were focusing on the creep pool, I know, but that comes with the map awareness. The more you play, the more you can not so much focus on what you're doing, but also keep your eye on the map as well. And it's just would have been really helped him a lot to get that early. I mean, Terrorblade did the wrong thing as well. He should have ran down towards the tower too, rather than run straight across you. I think he was running him into you so you could help out. But by that stage it was too late. He should have just saved himself in the tower. .7 mana a second. Wow, that's good. Alright, you've gone up a level. Let's see what you put it in. Alright, now's the time to pull. You could get to this camp in time. Night Stalker's coming. You don't know that he's coming though. This is going to be unfortunate. You're going to run right into him at the wrong time. There you go. No, you gotta freeze him and run. You're dead here. I mean, I think that's just a lack of knowledge of the character. At night time, he's so strong. His attack speed goes up significantly. His movement speed goes up quite a bit. I don't know if his damage gets increased as well, but at night time he's just so strong. All of his abilities are improved at night time as well. He's got a slow, the void, which day duration is 2 at the moment. He's got it up to 3 seconds. He's got a silence as well, crippling fear. This is lasting 5 seconds at the moment, only 3 seconds during the day. At night he's just so strong. And he's doing the right thing. At night time he just roams around and gets kills. It's daytime now, he's gone back to mid. Yep, he's playing well. Night Stalker. Alright, let's go back to Crystal Maiden. Walking back to the lane. Wonder if you considered teleporting back, but I don't know. I don't know whether it's worth teleporting back or not. You're not the carry. Going straight into a pool. They've done well warding here. They've given themselves a lot of vision here, and keeping an eye on what you're doing. They can see you here. Night Stalker's pinging you. Dro Ranger's coming in. Got to be careful of Dro Ranger with a frost arrow. She's got 3 points into that now. You know how dangerous that is. Yep, a few right clicks. Yeah, see, I'd get a few right clicks in first. Night Stalker's coming. He's got a haste rune. Yeah, you should just run. He's done for you. Can't do anything for him. To the tower. You know he's coming for you. Yep. You should have just gone straight for the tower. They're going to chase you into the bushes. If they saw you go in there, they're going to chase you in there. And you might have thought you might have got in there before they had a chance to see you, but you had enough time to come down past the tower. You got a little area, duking area you can go in through here. You can get all the way down here. They're really putting a lot of pressure on you here. Haven't got a fantastic start. Now I would definitely port to the tower here to defend it. Oh, you've gone to mid lane? Okay, let's see what you're going for, a gank on Night Stalker. That's a good job by Tuss there. Unfortunately, it wasn't backed up. That was a good frostbite. That was very good. While he's running away, low on health, that is the perfect time to frostbite. He's already realised that he's got to get out, and that's when you freeze him. That's when you hold him in place. When he's realised he's in big trouble. Before he's in big trouble, he might just sit there and take some right clicks. And so as soon as he starts running, that's when you frostbite. And you can even put in a Frost Nova when he starts running away, because it's an area of effect that'll slow him down enough for you to be able to catch up to put a frostbite on him.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Yep. Stay time is nowhere near as strong. They have a bounty hunter. You should be investing. Oh, you are investing in sentry wards. Invoker's got the courier coming out to him, unfortunately. No one's bought a flying courier yet. You can't afford one at the moment, but that's a high priority. Frostbite? Oh, you can't see him. Interesting. He's got an Urn of Shadows. Alright, helping Invoker take down the mid tower. I mean, it's probably a decent idea abandoning the bottom lane. You were doing no well there, but a lot of the problem that was wrong with the bottom lane was the ganks. I mean, Dro Ranger and Omni Knight on his own weren't doing much. It was the ganks. This helps a lot. You protected yourself in this lane while this is up. You could have probably gone back there. I mean, Terrorblade wasn't down there either, but I mean, there's a lot of farm there. You might have been able to do a little bit. Dro Ranger against you got no hope. Well done. Let me see that in action. Right, you got Omni Knight coming in for you. Just as his repel ran out, when his repel ran out, you did a frostbite, slowed him down. Freezing field, he was going no. Oh, that was a very good combo there. Did extremely well. Alright, it's night time. You got to be worried. Night time. Run. That's it. Just run. Run. Yep. Stay behind your Invoker. Stay behind your Terrorblade. That's it. Yep. If you're going to stand on the steps, you may as well stand on the top step, because that gives you more vision. Yeah, you don't know that's a you didn't know that was an illusion. It's alright. Okay, yep, standing back. Might be an idea to put a ward up here somewhere. Your allies are really close. Do you have wards on you? Yep, your allies are really close. This is a very likely area for them to be coming in for you from. So now's the perfect time to go up, put a ward in this area, either either there or there. There, sorry. Gives you a bit more vision up there. And that will see if someone's coming through. And if you happen to get jumped on there, at least your allies are close by. So that's the time when you want to ward, when it's safe there. Where have you gone? You've gone down the bottom lane. Oh, you've got help from Spectre. You're going to get this? Well done. I want to see what you did there. I was too busy talking about... Alright, okay, you've rotated with Spectre down here. Oh, that's brilliant. Okay, he's not spotted yet. She spotted you though. Frost... Yep, freezing. The Nova should have gone as soon as the Frostbite fell off. The Nova is a slow. That's going to slow her down. You should have waited until the Frostbite ran off before putting the Frost Nova down. But otherwise, you got the kill. Everything worked out well. That was a really good rotation down on her, and that's an important hero to kill as well. So that was extremely well done. I don't know how you managed to organise that, but that was very good. Alright, what are you doing now? You should be farming or doing something. You should be helping your teammates or farming. Bit of indecision there. Alright. At the moment, your mana's a bit low. I might consider holding off in the spells a little bit, just as your mana... I mean, you do have the aura, so your mana is regenerating extremely quickly. But, look, you've got no mana now. Now, I don't know how long it takes. If you were to come across a problem now, you don't even have enough mana for a frostbite. If someone were to jump you, you can't even frostbite them. So, just for farming, it's good to use your spells to farm quickly. And now Night Stalker's going to come down and gank you. Yep, freeze, run. Freeze, run. You gotta run. Frost Nova, you can't, you're silenced. You're dead. You probably were going to die anyway. It is night time, he's got a slow and a silence. You managed to get the frostbite off, that is your time to run. You might have made the tower, he probably would have dived you and killed you anyway, but to give yourself the best possible chance, you should have just frostbitten him and ran immediately. Oh, that was an excellent shot by... What is it? Shackle shot, I believe. Shackle shot. That was an excellent shackle shot. Got both heroes. Yeah, a good team fight there.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Alright, where are you teleporting to? Up to top. Alright, turn that around. Protecting the tower. Good. It would be handy if you had your teammates were turning stuff around. As a support, it's good for you to get a bit of farm. It's the time you can get a bit of farm. You did have two heroes in the middle. It might have been an idea to back them up as well, but yeah, someone's got to turn it around. The tower needs to be protected, so it's good that you went up there. Bit of smack talk going on. You may as well frostbite. You got full mana. You may as well frostbite one of those going past. It's going to mostly kill him. Bit of efficiency there, unless you were in a hurry to get here. I mean, in the end, you actually arrived right when the... So you can ignore what I just said. You arrived right when the... Oh my god, that was such good positioning. That was really good positioning. Up in the height, they couldn't see you until you started the spell. That was excellent position, and then they had to run.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Jesse's stuck. Yeah, that was excellent position. They're all around the area, high ground, they can't see you, and you start... Yeah. Very nicely done. Help out, that's it. That's it, well done. Now Frost Nova. Frost Nova, just as that was wearing off, that might have been a kill. If you got that Frost Nova just at the wrong time, I mean, I can see him there, so I know that you're out of position. And I knew that was dangerous. You might have thought it was quite safe, but be really careful venturing past your cause. See, this is a much safer spot. Even though Bounty Hunter is right there, you're in a much safer spot here. Now, if he goes on you, he's dead. Alright, now they've got back up, so now it's all going to go on now. Yep, bounty hunter's just waiting for you here, but all your teammates are around. Yeah, this is unfortunate. Yep, frostbite and run. That's it. Just frostbite and run. Now he's under the tower. You're going to see him. He can't come under the tower. Oh, nice. Yeah, he's gone now. You've got a ward. You probably could put it down in the middle of the river. Right here's a good spot. Doesn't matter if sentry wards are low ground because their actual vision is only very small. It's only pretty much where they are, and it's the hero vision that gives them the true sight. You know he's there. Put down a sentry ward. Oh, you could see him. Oh, you put the sentry ward down there. Very nice.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's top
Alright, now you need
tower is
to
under attack.
get some mana back. You know help to win, and without your mana you're pretty useless. Don't cast a spell. Good. You're probably going to miss a few attacks because you're on low ground. I don't know if that counts as low ground.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Yeah, save your mana. Now you're looking for a possible team fight now. You want to have all your mana available. You want to be able to cast a frostbite. You want to be able to cast a frost nova. You're ahead of your team here. You should be sitting back. Yep, behind them all the time. You should never catch yourself in front of them. Even when it comes to attacking the tower, only do it if everyone else is doing it too, and preferably if you've got a melee character on there. Oh, you can see him there. Yeah, you shouldn't try and solo him. You're not a solo character. You got saved by Invoker. Twice. Now I wonder if you can see that you're tracked. I wonder if you can see that. I think you can. When you're tracked, Bounty Hunter knows exactly where you are. You're hiding in these trees, he can see you. He knows you're there. And that's what he's doing, he's actually stalking you. So while you've got this track on, just stay around your character, stay around a tower. Don't get caught out. Alright, your track's off now.
Dire's structures are
You have
fortified.
reduced vision at night time. That's the thing about his induced darkness, is that it actually reduces your night vision. Alright, yeah, you're a little bit out of position there, but you've gotten back. Freeze him, now run. Beautiful.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Alright, yep. Stay well behind the tower. Who's pinging that? Invoker, maybe? Oh, Joe Ranger was out of position. Okay, yeah. You didn't know that they were there, but you saw him there. It's okay. Should be able to see him. What's the range on that tower? I think the true sight vision is actually a little bit higher than the nice frostbite.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
I think the true sight vision on the tower is slightly bigger than the tower range itself. So I think it's only a slightly bigger, but I think it's around there. I'll have to check that. But yeah, the towers have true sight, so they definitely have the same vision as the tower range, but I think it extends a little bit beyond that. That's why I think you could see him there, because it was within tower range true sight. All right, yep. Stay behind your cause. All right. Are you going to help? Or are you going to plan a ward? Go through the river. Should have gone through the river. He was definitely going to run down this way. In the end, you almost got a frostbite on him. Big team fight going on. What do you do? Glimmer Cape. Use your Glimmer Cape. Use your Glimmer Cape. It's right there. It didn't matter. It didn't matter anyway. They did see you and they did come for you, but you're doing so much damage they had to get out. I was going to say that you should have walked a little bit closer, but all your heroes were here, and you started it where your heroes were, getting them to come in. That was actually better than what I originally thought. Glimmercape is made up of a robe, the magic resistance robe, but I'm not sure what it's called. I think it's called a cloak, and some talisman. I don't know what that's called either. What's that one called? I'll get rid of this. A shadow amulet. That's the one. Now, if you're having trouble with magic resist, then you can get the magic resist component of this first, the cloak first. But if you're not having problem, it might be an idea to go for the amulet first, because the amulet operates the same as a Glimmercape, just that you can't move while you're using it. So you could start your freezing field and activate the amulet, and you'll still go invisible. Oh, well, you're close to one of your characters. Putting that up there. And getting out. Oh, you're close to a couple of your characters. That's alright. Would have been nice if they were, you knew that were in the base, but it's really good to get a ward up there. You're an out of position here, Major. Glimmercape. Use your Glimmercape. Don't worry about the creeps. Worry about the heroes. Alright, your speed boost is coming in 5 seconds. Speed boost is on its way. They're pinging you back. You can't do anything. Yeah, you'd have to run through the creeps, and the creeps would damage you a lot. Yeah, you've got to run. You may as well kill this. You got your frostbite. Frostbite will kill this. You remembered your Glimmercape. You might have thought they were chasing as well, so that's fair enough. Fair enough, you just keep running. Yep, I like. Day approves. Bit of foul language going in here. Alright, oh, you've put a ward on both areas. They've spotted it. That's unfortunate. I like those ward spots because they are extremely obvious that that's where a ward goes, and they've found it. But it's not likely at this level that people will try to de-ward. It's quite rare. They've found both your wards. They've found both your wards, but no one's de-warding it. So you've still got your vision. Tusk doesn't have anything that can do it. Omni Knight doesn't have anything that can do it. Do they have any ranged characters? Joe Ranger's the only one who can de-ward it. Unless they buy an item for it. Bit of farming. Okay, they're pinging you now. Yep. You should go. Yep. I don't know if you played Tusk before, so I don't know if you're up to the range of his snowball. You walk straight into it though. You might not have seen it as well. That's fair. He had had his repel on, which makes him spell immune. Chase, where are you now? I'll just see what you're doing here. Okay, the fight's started. You've frostbitten Omni Knight. You've put in a couple of right clicks. And at this point in time, you've run. Is it because you're low on mana? Attacking creeps? Or you just assumed they had it?
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Alright. Your team should definitely be putting some pressure on now. Yellow, who is a
Bottom tower is
when
under
Wind
attack.
Ranger has it right, you should be pressuring that mid tower. They've put sentries down and they haven't even de-warded yet.
Dire's bottom
They know
tower
that your
is
wards are
under
there.
attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
No, back off immediately. I might not even bother him frostbite in there. I probably would have just backed off until Wind Ranger engaged. Unless you had vision that you knew there weren't people behind
Dire's
him,
middle tower is under
all their
attack.
heroes are up. Let me just see that back there.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
I just want to see your perspective. Okay, now you got a bit of vision in there. You've got a lot of vision around there. You see him there. Yeah, I guess you knew that he was pretty much on his own. Frost Nova was good. Could have been a little bit later. Her shackle shot had him pinned there, so it might have been an idea just to wait for that shackle shot. You don't know the times on it, so you don't know how long it lasts. I don't know either. I've never played Wind Ranger before. 3.75, almost 4 seconds. If you're not sure when a stun or some disable wears off, just wait for it to wear off. Your Frost Nova is area effect, so all you need to do is make sure you get it near them and they'll be under their effect. I don't know if it's if it depends on range, how far they're away from the center of it. I think it seems pretty constant. Yep. So all you need to do is put it near them. It doesn't have to be on them, and they'll get slowed by it. You just want to avoid stacking slows and disables on top of each other because it's extremely inefficient, and often it means the difference between getting a kill and not getting a kill. Omni Knight survived that. You might not have killed him in the end, but you also might have. It might have been just enough slow to get enough damage on him because he wasn't very healthy. Alright, where's your team? Your team is being passive except for Spectre at the moment. And Spectre is way out of position. And will die for the cause. Spectral Dagger for the win. Another Spectral Dagger. Put another one on. That's it. Yeah, but you won't get caught. You've got vision. Do you have a you don't have a scroll teleport? It's not going to matter. He won't catch you. All right. So you're out here on your own. We can see that there's no heroes around, but there are 4 alive. What can you see on the map? You can see 1, 2 here. Let's see your perspective. You can see 1 here in the middle. You could see 1 there before. If they're going to teleport, the furthest they can teleport is here, so you've got at least a bit of time between 2 of them, but there's also 2 alive, and you don't know where they are. So you got Wind Ranger here now, so it's a lot safer. And you've bought yourself a couple of teleport scrolls. Walk straight past the regen rune. You didn't need it. But you should ping it for an ally or take it yourself so the enemy doesn't get it.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Oh, there's a slow on him there. There was a slow on him. The Terrorblades illusion was giving him his degen aura on himself. That's when you should have ran up to there and frostbitten. That was your chance. It was a bit dangerous. I usually say stay behind your cores, but that's a point in time where if you don't do it, he'll get away. Now Frost Nova, I don't think it's up. I think he used it too soon. Yep, he's not going to die there. It's alright. He's very tanky. That's unfortunate. You're heading the right way. It's unfortunate that he's in trouble now as well. Teleport. You may as well try and teleport. Or Glimmer Cape. Just use it a bit late. So even there, I forgot about your Glimmer Cape there. Glimmer Cape, teleport, then Glimmer Cape. I've figured it out. Teleport, then Glimmer Cape, because Glimmer Cape doesn't interrupt channeling spells and teleport's a channeling spell. What's the fade time on Glimmer Cape? 0.6 of a second. So that means that you start teleporting and 0.6 of a second later you're invisible. And then you're out. Practice that combo. Practice the teleport Glimmer Cape. Right. Still dead. What's your level? What's your net worth? Actually pretty high. Even above Wind Ranger. What's your last hits? Last hits 46. The same as Wind Ranger. I mean, for you, last hits isn't a it's not a measure. It's not a measure of how well you're going last hits. Net worth isn't a measure of your character either. You're a support. Your measure is how many frostbites you get on someone and then they die. You can attack that. Magic wand. You had space, you might have been able to pick that up. I don't know if you can sell someone else's stuff. You could deny it. Okay, there's heaps of people attacking here. Oh, yeah, it doesn't matter. I was going to say, going high ground with your teammates isn't advisable. You'd be better off sitting back here a bit, but it was nearly down. Just be careful here. Yeah, stay behind your cores. You don't want to get initiated on. Now's the time to go in. Frostbite. Frostbite. Now Frost Nova. Beautiful, beautiful. Playing the hero a lot more effectively than before. Oh, well done. He's invisible. The Frostbite's gonna. The Frost Nova's gonna hit him anyway. Crystal Nova. I keep calling it Frost Nova. I wonder why.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Okay, good. Good positioning. Staying out of trouble. Going back to defend. Well spotted. Well spotted.
Dire's ancient is under attack.
I don't know why I just wasted his Sunstrike there. Wow. That was a really good Sunder. How much health was it? You're on that low health. He was on such low health. He was saving that. He was saving that for the next hero that walked out of there. His Sunder, he swaps hit points with the other player. So here he goes, swapping hit points. Bang. Now he's got full and he's got nothing. Well played. Well done. You did well. You're playing your abilities a lot more effectively now, and still room for improvement too. So that's excellent. And you got a random drop, Skywrath Mage. Looks exactly the same as what he's got. Okay, yeah, definite improvement there. I would encourage you to play more solo queued games. You're playing with people more your level, and I think you learn a lot from how a human moves as opposed to a bot. So yeah, keep it up. Day is out.